Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today you're going to be reviewing Dance Juice, which is described as a New England IPA at 7.5%. Brewed with, that looks like it says Cradda, Citra and Simcoe hops for a full, tropical and juicy beer. Made by the London Beer Factory. And if you know the London Beer Factory, you'll know that they've redesigned a lot of their cans now, gone for a different design altogether. I mean, this is very different to their normal design. But I've got a can somewhere, another can of theirs. So, and their big round top on it again. So quirky they are. I mean, you could drink it just like that. I mean, if you look at that. See it? There you go. Look at that big top on it. Massive. Right. England are on the TV, but I haven't checked. I might watch it later if it's a good match. Some of the matches are so dreadful that I just cannot be bothered to watch. I don't know what it is as well. I find myself not watching TV a lot these days. So, hazy amber pour. Slightly hazy anyway. Good carbonation and lacing. White head. Beautiful aroma. Lots of different citrus elements in the aroma. Oh, really nice. Goes on in the taste as well, comes through lovely in the taste. Not yet feeling the 7.5% strength, but I probably will in a bit. And if I've got, looks like I've got a gammy eye, this eye, I was cutting an edge earlier and a piece of twig whacked me in the blooming eye. It's now nearly 6.5 hours ago since that happened and it's still as sore as they come. Didn't half make me wince. And it's surprising that I was feeling really good up to then, and that happened, and I felt crap all day after that. So, but never the person to sit down. So I've been tidying up sheds and fixing stuff and finding things that you didn't realise you had anymore. It's amazing what you find when you're not really looking for it. So, yeah, very nice. Drank quite a lot of these from London Beer Factory. I've drank I think it was a sour from them, Berliner Weisse. Wow, that was absolutely intense. That was drinking that. So a very good brewery. Always bring out lots of beers. A mate of mine went to London and opened an hotel. He does aircon. And the London Beer Factory, they had 4 different varieties and he was on it all night drinking one can after another, and he sneaked me 3 back, so cheers. Always up for donations, you know. Especially when you think that a can like this these days, the 440ml cans, you're looking at about £3 a can. So the new craft beer generation of beers tend to be slightly more pricey than the older stock of beers. Starting to feel that 7.5% coming through now though. When you look at the crap we save over the years, I've just been in that shed in there and I've chucked no end of rubbish that I've saved and you're never going to use. And you know, when you think about it, it's like LPs. A friend of mine, cousin, posted on the internet last night about LPs, listening to the music. And you know, we had hundreds of LPs and we chucked a lot away. Worth a fortune now. And then you think to yourself, and we've got hundreds of VHS videos in the loft, and you think, do we chuck them? Do we just bin them, try and sell them and get no money at all? God, my eye looks terrible. Or do you keep them? And it's one of them, isn't it? Same with games, computer games. Now, my website is all... I own a website. This is totally different, away from the beer reviews. I did the beer reviews, you know, because one, I like drinking different beers. Two, I thought, if other people can do it, why can't I do it, you know? And it's slow, you know. My Bailey's review's got 14,000 views. But I do like Bailey's, you know. I suppose the more knowledgeable you are about a certain thing, the better the review sounds. And obviously humour, personality as well. But yeah, going back to game consoles, we've sold lots of our games over the years because they get to the stage when they're worth nothing. And then, 10 years on, because they've all disappeared and all smashed up and that, they're worth a fortune. But do you keep game consoles that long? I mean, I've got 10 game consoles behind me. And I hack my game consoles. That doesn't mean I chop them up. I hack the firmwares and that, basically to play games that you shouldn't be playing, you know, or emulators. And tonight my daughter's picking me up the little PlayStation Classic. It was released 6-7 months ago, and it just plays PlayStation 1 games. It uses an onboard emulator to play the games, but what some clever folks have done, and this is where the world of emulation and game consoles is so great, they got the PlayStation Classic that Sony brought out, and it comes with an emulator called PCSX. You don't really see the emulator, you just see the games. What they've done is hacked into it and put a better emulator on, one that supports the stock console. Comes with 20 games. This now you can add as many games as you want and all your favourites, because there's a lot of games that you want to play and then you look for the bloody discs and the discs are scratched or it doesn't play it properly. With this, you've got the right controllers, it goes to an HDMI port, which is great, and you know, it plays the games pretty much perfect, which is a fantastic thing. So I've got that coming tonight, 25 quid. I'm going to hack it, get a USB hard drive for it, and that will sit with my collection of game consoles that play more games than they should ever have done in the first place. But back to the beer. And I've just looked and I've got less than 10 minutes left on my SD card, so I need to crack on. So it's had time to breathe. It's a lovely citrus filled beer, really nice. Oh, and on a different note, just for a second, another off tangent, I bought my stout kit. I'm still not sure whether I put the strawberry syrup in it first or afterwards. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be too overpowering. Maybe some of that sugar needs to be bubbled out. And I've also bought the prune juice. I bought 4 cartons, and then my daughter's going to pick me another 2 cartons up. I've got 4 kilos of sugar, and that should make a half decent wine, you know. And obviously, once it ages, it's all about the aging. Never drink it straight away. Always let it age for a month. And yeah, prune juice wine, which I'm hoping turns into a plum wine. That's the hope, because prune juice is plum. But we shall see, you know. It might be that I drink it and you know, I never suffer from big constipation again. There is that element to it. So like most of London beer factories, well, or everyone that I've tasted, they're all bang on. I've not had a bad beer from these lads. And to me, they're like a new version of Brewdog. They're coming out with some really good stuff. And so dance juice. So to break it down, slightly hazy pour to start off with. You can still see it there. I reckon it's unfiltered. Good carbonation and lacing, retaining the head even at the bottom of the glass. Citrus, all the elements of citrus, the whole range of citrus, on the nose, citrus on the taste. Not too hoppy though. A pleasant tasting, strong beer. 7.5% it says. To me, doesn't taste anywhere near that strong. Which, you know, I can feel it in my belly, bottom of my belly, but I can't feel it anywhere else. So, you know, it's one of them. You could drink 4 pints of that and you'd be battered, and you wouldn't know why. You'd think, well, I didn't taste that strong to me. So it's playing well. You know, it's as it is. It's hiding its ABV, which is commendable. Not a top 10 beer for me, but still a very good beer. I'm going to give it about a 4.4 out of 5. Loved it, you know, really nice. Another quality beer. I do love decent beers. Right, and that's it from this review. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.